Welcome on you Macy J friends. I've been prepping for some paint parties that I have coming up and wanted to share this one with you. It is so cute and I'm so excited to do it. It's going to be a little shelf sitter with the ghost and pumpkin and a little cat. And we're just going to get going. This is super simple. You can find this in my shop and it comes with 2 pieces for each one. So it's going to be really easy to paint. And I've got little tracings of where you need to stay to get the highlights and stuff coming through. So you know exactly where to paint, so you don't need to paint the whole thing, which is amazing. So we're just going to get started. Let's start with the kitty cat. I'm going to move these out of the way so we don't make a mess. And this is our color scheme today. We've got pumpkin orange, black, a dark gray, yellow, and a white color, if you can see those. And in your kit, you will get all of the paints. You will get paintbrushes. I guess we're not going to paint him orange. Let's do, we're going to make a black cat with some yellow eyes. So you'll get the paint, everything that you need basically to make this little kit. And I'll show you how quick and easy this is. So if you can see on here, I have the eyes. Let's see if you can see that. Yes, you can see that. I have the eyes sketched on there so that it's really easy to know where to paint. Now, you do not have to be careful with this, okay? You just need to cover that up. Excuse me, I have been fighting a cold for the last week, so I am a little bit funky voiced today. But you only need to paint like that much. It's so easy. You do not have to be careful. And we're just going to do this. Now, I want you to notice I've got these burn marks going along here. I'm not concerned about that because they're going to be covered up with this piece, okay? If you were worried about something like that, you can take a sander and sand some of that off, but we don't need to worry about that today. So that is it for his eyes. And then I'm just gonna take some black and we're gonna paint a black kitty cat. And all right, let me get my paper towel. With your paint kit, you get the glue, you get paintbrushes, the paint, basically everything that you need to do this project. So we're just going to paint this real quick and easy. And it's going to be a black kitty. We'll do a little bit of distressing on it. But like I say, you don't need to be careful with this. I did it on the MDF board, so it's easy. You don't have to follow directional lines with wood. You can just paint. And it's super smooth, which is nice. I think I'm going to do the ears going both ways, just so it kind of makes sense a little bit with the direction. I hope you guys are looking forward to Halloween. Can you believe it's that time of year already? It's crazy to me. This year has gone by so fast. We're back in school, and my hubby is hoping to retire this year, and I am not. I wish I were. Oh, maybe someday. But he's been a teacher for a lot of years. It's been 30 years. This is his 31st year. And he is ready for a change. Okay, I might just speed you up through all this so you can see it's pretty easy to do. You can even kind of have it rough, or you can come back with some sandpaper and roughen up the edges. I'm going to show you something else that we're going to do with this. I'm going to do like a dry brush over top of it with some white paint. It should be really cute. It's super quick and easy. I like super easy projects. These, oh, I'm splashing on the other one, but it doesn't matter. You're not going to see it. Super easy projects that you can do with your kids. You can do the grandkids, or just for a simple, fun project for a girls' night out. This particular project we're going to do as a girls' night out. We've got some lady neighbors that like to do little projects every month, and so I get to be their October project, which will be a lot of fun. So I'm super looking forward to that. Okay, I'm just going to close that up, wipe off my brush. We're going to set that aside to dry. If you have a heat gun, you can dry it real quickly with that, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm just going to wipe off my brush a little bit on a paper towel. Oh, it's going to be so cute, you guys. I'm so excited. So, sneak peek. Here we go. This will be glued together. See how the eyes pop through? So easy and cute. It looks like I got a little glue in, or not glue, a little paint in there. I'm just going to wipe that out. All right. Okay, what do we want to do next? How about the ghost? I should have started with the ghost. Now my water is all nasty, but that's okay. Okay, I'm going to set these aside to dry. And the ghost is super cute. So is what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the boo right here. I'm going to paint it a yellow color so it stands out, because I'm going to be gluing the boo on top of it. What do you think? Yellow? I think yellow would be cute. And then I'm going to do his eyes black. I shouldn't have cleaned my black brush. Here we go. We're going to do the yellow first. Man, I have been flinging black paint everywhere. That's okay. We're just going to paint this on here. You don't have to be careful. Like I say, you can just slop it on here. No worries. It's going to be covered up, okay? We just want to get the color on there. Oh, I've got a really high messy bun today, and it keeps hitting my camera. My little camera contraption. So if you're wiggling, I'm so sorry. Okay, what else do I want to do? I'm going to, since I've got the yellow going, I'm going to just keep going with it. And we will paint the yellow of the pumpkin. So I'm going to have yellow eyes on the pumpkin. So we'll just get that done too while we're at it. And see, I'm not being careful, guys. I'm just kind of going in the same direction and trying to smooth it out a little bit. But I'm not too concerned with staying in lines. This is not the stay in lines project. Those little lines are there just so you know where it needs paint. And there's no reason to waste your paint going where you don't need to, okay? Because it's just going to be glued on and you don't need to worry about it. So that's why I like those score lines, so that you can see exactly what will be showing through. I'm just going to make it a little bit darker, a little bit lighter, I guess, a little bit more yellow. Just go over it a little bit more, the second coat. If you wanted to add a little orange to it and give it a little dimension, you could do that. I'm going to do the boo one more time. Oh my goodness, it's going to be so cute. I'm excited. You guys, I should be going to bed, but here we are because I saw this project and just had to get it done today. So cute. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna just switch gears. I'm gonna let those dry for a second, and I'm gonna come over to the pumpkin, and I'm gonna work on the pumpkin. Since my brush has this yellow on it, I can, without having to clean off the brush, we can just use this pumpkin orange color. You know, it helps if you open it from the right direction. Okay. I'm just going to dip in here, and we are just going to paint this orange. And see that yellow? It'll give it just a little bit of dimension, which is fun. And we'll do a little bit more dimension in a minute. I just want to get a good base coat down first. And then we can add a little bit of dimension to it. And speed through this. This should be a quick, easy project to do. I'm going to kind of keep it going the direction that the little that a pumpkin would be growing, right? So kind of up and down, kind of in a circly up and down motion. Oh, this is going to be the cutest little shelf sitter. I'm so excited. I would love to see your projects when you're done with them, ladies and gents. So feel free to send me any of your cute projects that you get done so we can share them with all of our fans. It's always fun to see what others do and your interpretation of what you make. You know, I'm going pretty traditional, but if you wanted a pink pumpkin would be super cute too. Or even a white one. What other things could you do? There's so many fun color schemes. Go real traditional or not so traditional. It's up to you. Okay, see how I'm kind of going up and around a little bit? I'm going to add a little bit of yellow to give it some highlights. While it's still a little bit wet, we're just going to take this and just start going down. Blend it in real good. Let's see, we want some here, a little bit here. Just give it a little bit of dimension. And bring it down this way. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Now, I don't have a lot of paint on my brush. As you can tell, it's kind of a dry brush technique. Just so it can blend in really nicely. Maybe we want a little bit right here. That was quite a big thing of yellow, but it's okay. Blend, blend, blend. He needs a little chin. Oh, that's super cute. Okay, let's see. I'm going to actually mix a little bit of orange and black to give it some more dimension. So I've got a really nasty paper plate, and I'm just gonna add some paint over here on this paper plate and make my own color. Okay, let's see, open it on the right tab. We're gonna just dip in here, even with our orange paint. Just get a little bit of black and mix that in. That is super black. I did way more than I thought I was. So we're just gonna dip in this orange, get some more orange in there. I think is what I'm going to do is add water to it to kind of water it down a little bit. I don't want it to be too dark, and I feel like I went a little crazy. So how about we clean off our brush, we just dip in, see how, can you see that? See how watery this is right here? That's what I want, is that real, real watery texture. We're just gonna come in here and add some lines here. Okay, I'm gonna add more water to my brush, and we're just gonna smooth it out. Don't be scared. It's gonna be fine. And just keep brushing, mixing. More water. This one is a little dark down here. I'm just even gonna pat it off a little bit with paper towel. And keep mixing. He's gonna be a cute little pumpkin. I can't forget to bring these lines all the way down. Let's see. More water. Mix that in a little better. Dry it off. And blend, 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 blend. Get it how you like it. We might even come back with some more orange on top. Do a little more blending and mixing. Okay. It's gonna be cute. So excited. I'm gonna add a little more yellow. Got it in his mouth. We're just gonna clean that out a little bit. Okay. We're getting there. What do you think? Maybe a little bit more yellow right there. Blend, blend, blend. Oh yeah, that's getting there. So cute. Maybe a little yellow on top. Whoa, that was a lot of yellow. Keep blending. Maybe a little more over here. Just get it how you like it. I feel like right down the center of his face, I haven't really done much. Let's see what we can do. Blend, blend, blend. Is it starting to look like a pumpkin? Kind of. More shadows at the bottom. Oh, he's getting cute. Okay, I want to just, for funs, throw that on top of there. See how cute that's going to be? I love it. Okay, I'm going to start working on his stem. I'm going to do this dark color that we had pre-mixed for the shadows. Kind of turned it a brownish color, which is awesome. And then maybe I'll go a little bit darker and do some swooshies in there. And like I say, you don't have to be careful on this. Just bring it down because it's going to be covered, right? Okay, maybe. Maybe I need a little bit of a highlight on this one too. Let's try a tiny bit of yellow on there. Let's see. Sometimes you just gotta make the noises go along with it. Okay. Oh, that was kind of flattened it. Feel like I need my smaller brush. I didn't bring it out tonight. So feel free to use your smaller brush. I'm gonna add a little bit more darks along there. A little darker at the bottom. Oh, it's getting there, isn't it? Okay, I think I like that. So that's gonna go on there like that. I'm seeing something funny on the pumpkin that's bugging me. Gotta blend that in. Okay. Super cute, you guys. All right. Love that. Okay, we're gonna set that aside to finish drying. Doesn't take very long to dry, which is great. And then I'm going to do the white. Actually, no, we're gonna finish up these eyes. And I'm just gonna use that same color that we used on the stem and on the pumpkin and do these eyes, because they don't need to be solid black, right? gonna do the mouth. Okay, so that's gonna show through like that. I think I'm gonna do some little white highlights on it as well. But we'll do that in a second. Try to clean my brush up. And then we're gonna paint the ghost white. And I just used a piece of copy paper, printer paper, under this to protect my surface. So use whatever you've got handy. Whoop, to keep your table from getting all mucky. You can get plastic tablecloths at the dollar store too, and cover your surface that way if that works for you. All right, this is gonna be so cute. This one might need a couple coats, or I'm gonna give it a little dimension. I haven't quite decided.